AITA for repeatedly refusing to add my stepdad's last name to mine. I, 17F, lost my dad in a work incident when I was 6. I remember him enough that I always knew I never wanted or would accept a new dad. But when my mom remarried when I was 8, she hoped I would come around and see my stepdad as my new dad. And 3 times a year since they got married they asked me to add his last name by hyphenating my last name with his. I always said no. He hasn't adopted me, and I was asked one time and I broke down and cried and said never, so that was left alone. My mom has argued with me that adding his name doesn't change much, but it just shows the respect and love for him that he deserves. I asked why none of my friends with step-parents have to do that, and she said it's different when your parents are alive but dad's dead, he's not coming back, and she said he would want me to. I don't believe her on that, and I told her as much. She said to forget about how dad would feel about it then and consider how happy it would make my stepdad and her. She used to say it would make life easier for him to take me places without her if we shared a last name, even if mine is hyphenated and his isn't. My stepdad has asked me a few times if there's anything he could start doing to make me consider it, and I always say no. He told me he'll never have a daughter of his own and he always wanted one, and he considers me his daughter, but it hurts to know I don't feel the same and that I don't like it when he calls me his daughter. Him and my mom have 2 boys together. A few times he told me that he hates this idea that dad will always be between us. He said he respects my dad and what he gave him, but he's tired of being compared to dad by me, and he knows that's what I'm doing because otherwise I wouldn't refuse him. I'll be 18 in a few months. My mom said it would never be too late to do this for my stepdad. And she said if not now, it should be something I do while he's alive. I told her my mind is made up and I'm not willing to work on it. She said I shouldn't be so stubborn when I've had grief therapy, solo therapy with a specialist in blended families, and family therapy with them. I told her the therapists always supported me choosing to keep my name. And she said I was also told to not shut my heart down from my stepdad, and that by refusing every time I'm asked I am ignoring what one therapist told me. Then last night mom told me I am stomping on my stepdad. She said repeatedly refusing is turning into a cruel rejection of him, and I said I wouldn't need to reject if they stopped asking. But mom said I should have accepted years ago and that I'm turning into a daughter neither her or dad would be proud of. I told her she was the cruel one using dad against me. Mom said the truth hurts, and I told her she can't speak for dad. Which made mom get angry, and she told me they might never have talked about it, but she knew him longer and better than me. AITA?